Peggy 18.
Union is deserting.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Evil Genius 2 here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host, Max. Okay, so after the last episode where I almost bankrupted myself, I kind of ran into a sort of a pickle here. So I have been considering how to create the base, or basically focus on defense of the base. So if we pause the game for a quick second, the first bastion of defense is basically the casino. Now I have already started to tinker with this maze-like system, but the issue which I'm seeing here is that our valets have to focus or basically walk from somewhere around here where we keep majority of our bunks through the entire casino and then get to their stations. However, we now do possess these slot machines, and they seem to be extremely popular with the visitors, and they have similar effect on the agents. So I am going to try and repurpose the entire casino floor in order to put more of these slot machines at the start. This way, the only person or the only type of minion who needs to go there is our technician, who will need to maintain it. But if we rearrange this, if we rearrange the walls, we can then create this sort of a larger section over here, which would allow our valets, our also the other classes such as the spin doctors, and I totally forgot what's the other class, socialites, to try and distract anyone who would try to approach us. Now, the second type of defense, which is our traps, which we will need to run different research on, because on the end of the last episode, I did manage to get the advanced radio repeater. So this means that in the lower floor where we have our comm center, I will be most likely replacing the radio repeaters, and in their place I'm gonna try to put down the new addition or these new radio stations. I'm not sure. Okay, so one costs 10 grand, consumes 12 points of energy, and produces 2 points of output, while this one costs 3,000, consumes 5 points of energy, and generates 1 point of broadcast. So if I were to start selling these and in their place put in the advanced radio repeaters, then we are going to be able to address this. However, because we also managed to do one fun thing, and we definitely need to put in that research for those traps, and I wanted to go with a shark tank because I don't know, the game seems to be heavily focused on this Austin Powers ripoff, where they keep repeating the Shark Tank, which was like a running joke in the Austin Powers movies, where Dr. Evil was not able to get the sharks with lasers attached to their head until the gold member, or what was the third movie called, and the third movie just was no. So basically we're gonna try to go with this, because I have seen that there are combos with things like the giant fans, which are able to push back the enemy agents into the shark tanks, and because we can now excavate even this type of rock, if I recall correctly. So let's say, yeah, we are able to go all the way here. So I was thinking if I would try to create a more of a zigzag kind of a way, so something like here basically, and try to apply this over here, put behind the corners these traps such as these laser walls and other things. It might be much more difficult for the enemy agents, if they are gonna get past through the casino floor, to get past through this floor, because yes, so far here I keep my big power plant and our training facility, but because we have people coming in order to be trained, chances are there's always gonna be some mercenary or some guard who's gonna protect Velika from being hurt, because if she dies, this game is over and I would have to start all over again, and I would really hate to see that. So there are multiple things which we need to address on this episode, so I hope you are ready for lots of fun. Hopefully the recording is gonna work out. So far I have not had issues with recording the Evil Genius, so fingers crossed. I'm gonna see if I will be able to pump out some new series and some other content, but because of what I was told by the Elgato tech support, the capture card does not seem to be the best choice when it comes to, how should I put this, single PC capture device. So I'm kind of struggling to bring you the series which I want to do and get the captured video for some of the other content which I want to do as well. So yeah, there's that. But now, because we have so much money and our vault is full, let's do this. Let's put in that research for the, or do we need to do this? This is not gonna cost us anything, but it's the great studies. Get those researchers into the lab to be useful. Okay, so we need to do this as a main priority or the main story type of task or research. We are theoretically able to excavate the lab. And if I were to do that, can I finally squeeze in? Yes, okay. We're gonna confirm this as our first thing. Then we are gonna go and we are gonna actually research the trap for the sharks. And after that, we're gonna try to do the, what you call it, the main research task. I want to do this in order to reduce the amount of gold which is currently sitting in our vault, because if we take a look at the world view, we see here that one scheme for cash is almost done. So we're gonna have to reduce heat in the very southern Anvil province. We have also a scheme running in the southern Anvil province. Wow, that is not really creative. We are running scheme in eastern Anvil province. We're gonna be able to start launching a scheme hopefully here in the central Anvil. We have reduction of heat. We are not doing anything in this region, which is just horrible. And also I kind of am noticing that there is a switch from what types of valets are we using, so we're gonna have to do something regarding this stuff. We don't have that much intel. That is unfortunate. We're gonna have to run some additional schemes. The issue is how the heat is gonna be generated over here, but this is gonna be a good idea, so we're gonna go for it. We have also income here, reduction of heat in this region. I'm not gonna be looking at those names because it's just okay. So how do we want to proceed with this? The best thing which I should probably try to focus on right now is see how many valets do we have, because yeah, we simply don't have enough valets. We do have 57 workers, so unless our facility is able to pump out more valets, we are gonna struggle here. So I'm thinking maybe another valet facility or gym equipment. If we put it like here, that's gonna work. This space, I can sacrifice that. It's not that horrible, and I should be also able to theoretically excavate this, right? Or is it just me? Where is the training room? Where is... yeah, this is the train. Oh, okay, so this is the even tougher rock, so we cannot actually excavate that. Okay, what a shame. But this should work, therefore, and we should get our valets. How many do we need? 25, 10 socialites, 5 spin doctors. Maybe if we go to 10? You know what, let's go 6. That's gonna cost us 9,000. Just the socialites alone are super costly. the basic valets are not going to be able to do this on their own. We really need to ramp up our guards, and we do have more of the mercs, which is awesome. And science dudes, we do have a ton of technicians in order to maintain the base. We have 15 scientists, 10 biologists, so we should be able to run this stuff for now. I'm gonna have to take a look at the side quests to see if we are running something, but as I mentioned, we are gonna be spending a lot of cash here, and the biggest issue which I ran into at the start was the fact that, like, for example, you don't have the pillars at the start, so I'm gonna have to rearrange this heavily. We're gonna be excavating a ton of space. I'm gonna be selling these in order to give me some room. And I'm gonna need to come up with some... seriously, there needs to be a bulk option to, like, double click or hold control and then highlight all the things of the same kind in order to be more efficient, because you're gonna get carpal tunnel before you clear out whatever you decide to put in your casino. And I do wonder if the chair is gonna magically vanish from underneath their butts, but yeah, that's the price which I'm willing to pay right now. So we are gonna be screwing around with this for quite a while now, but we really need to rearrange these things in order to create a more hostile environment for the agents and more welcoming environment for the guests who are gonna be paying customers. So if I were to remove the walls like this, let's try to do this. And I'm still keeping this corner for the hallway because this way I have the camera in here. And if the cameras are manned by our minions, then we know that nobody should be able to simply sneak in. I don't know if I have access to casino floor statue. Okay, so it doesn't look that way. So we're gonna move you for now over here. I did not give you the order to be rotated, so stop that. And now that we have this clean slate, the question is, how do we wanna make this room work? Okay, so I was thinking if we were to go, because we know that we need at least 4 tiles in order to accommodate things like the doors and such. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we were to go like so. 1, 2, 3, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that'll work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is gonna allow me to turn it like this. This is still 4 tiles wide. And now 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, did we leave 9 tiles or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, on the 8th one is when I start. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on this tile. One, two, three, 4. This is kind of annoying the heck out of me, to be perfectly honest. Okay. It would be actually much nicer if we would move it that one row a bit further. Okay, so let's rearrange this and make it so that it will fit like this. I can then theoretically move this one tile over here. That should give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Then we can remove this one and... Oh, come on. Play nice. Then I should be able to have the distance 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just but I cannot do anything regarding that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This should be moved like so. Okay, we're gonna leave it like this, screw that, and then we're gonna go and try to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We still want to give our customers 1, 2, 3, 4 access to the lovely balcony. And I was thinking that here I might be actually able to do this. We're gonna either put a wall like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can start building this large room with those stages for everyone, with pianos, with the bars, with the baccarat tables, things like that. And then we're gonna try to make them go over here, go through here. Question is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if we do it like this, this is gonna work. And if I were to try and do this and do something like this, let's try to make it so that the hallway goes like so. And now the question is if we want to build walls around in here to, you know, like make it look like almost a snail shell, so that it's like a maze-like structure. But then there's gonna be issue with this, obviously. And I really don't want to make it like zigzaggy lines over here, because it's just gonna be nightmare for the valets to get to that location. But this so far, I am totally okay with this. We can just keep putting slot machines over here, and it should fit in nicely. So if we put in slot machine after slot machine after slot machine, how do you want to do it here? It's not symmetrical. We're basically facing the same issue as here, only here it's gonna be 2 and 2 tiles on each side. I don't really think I want to make the walls a bit thicker in order to achieve symmetry here. And don't get me started on that, Super Agent. But if I were to do this, okay, this would theoretically work. And I still want to just keep on cramming in. It would be nice if we can have like this entry desk, but we can keep that entry desk even over here, like by the balcony. It's perfectly fine. It's not like this thing is gonna be earning us cash. It's just welcomes your guests and assures them this is fine. Upstanding operation. Maybe point out which doors are staff only. Yeah, you see? So, we can theoretically put it like here. And we can go with the decor. And start putting in these pillars. Okay, like that. We can put them in here. We can put them in here. And we can go with Yeah, so these seats are obviously fairly popular here amongst our guests. So I'm just gonna try to cram in more of them. Not behind the desk, that would be just weird. We cannot build on the balcony itself. And can we... I'm trying to look for something which would fit in that corner rather nicely, but these palm trees are just too big. And some form of a decoration into the corners would be nice. And this comes from me. My interior decorating skills are nightmare. So please don't take any advice from me, honestly. What is this? Side table. Side tables, those can go over there. We can try to cram in these in here. Looks like we have different models. No, it's the same. They just need to be spent around, but it should be okay. So if we were to put like stage here, stage here. This would be just too tacky, and like this, it's not gonna work. Survey station. We can put in these doors. Make it a bit nicer. Like this, and then we can go and I don't know, let's go with the piano. Let's put it like this, so it's against the wall. There's some spacing out of it. We can put then two two of these tables. Let's go like this, and let's go with the drink bar like this. Ooh, we can put a backward table. Wouldn't this be then better if we... No, this should be fine. If we put the backward table... No. If I squeeze you like this, and then I can put in the... No. I put in the survey. It's not like anyone's gonna read this stuff. Right? And thank God I don't have to build toilets for the guests, or they would hate me. Can you imagine going all the way through Narnia in order to reach the restroom? Whew, that would suck. Okay, so, we can put them theoretically like this, so that at least this line is aligned. Okay, that will work. And then we can put in decorations such as carnivorous plants, small palm here, this, which is obviously not a palm plant, but whatever. It's not like I know anything about botany. Let's put in this. It's actually amazing that these things don't cost me anything. How is that even possible, you know? And thank God we don't have to water these things. Okay. Let's put it like this. So that's 2 spaces and 2 spaces. Okay. So far, this is gonna cost us only 29,475. It's gonna reduce the power usage by 13 points. Interesting. But here we're gonna have to start cramming in more of these tables. In order to make sure that our valets have something to do. Because sure, we do need them for some of these schemes, but still it would be nice to know that they actually do earn their freaking paycheck. So if we cram it like this, they are gonna have tough time trying to bypass all of these distractions. And if we then try to build this up like here, would work. We can then try to squeeze in another one of these puppies. The question is, or we can actually, can we squeeze in 2 of those? We can actually squeeze in 2 of those. Ooh, and we can theoretically put in this rope in between them so that people are like not going completely crazy. Ooh, we can actually then expand this and make it like so, and we can put in some decoration like what is this, coffee machine, because you gotta be all jittery from the excitement. We can put in aircon unit, sounds like something made up, but whatever. Water fountain, and what else? I don't really want to put in plant. We can put in a chair, but I would just not feel okay if I would be gambling by the slot machine and someone would be judging me from a chair. So let's not do that. And then we can go and build, I would like to build some bars here. Because if I can build those bars, then we can go into the decor section and we can put in these weird side tables. And try to make like a recreational zone. And we can put in... No, this is not gonna work. Okay. So this is gonna work. And we can try to put in some decorations. Including, I don't know, this massive rock. It's not that nice. This would cut off the entrance over there, so let's try to do this. Let's put you like this. We can... No, it's not that pretty over there. Let's go with these, and we can put in... I don't know, I was thinking we can go with more of these coffee machines. Get the people addicted to more than just gambling. So 2 of these and 2 of these. So this is gonna consume 30 points of energy, 40,975 gold. Okay, I can live with that. And this is just too damn narrow. But it works perfectly with the use of the slot machines. And we can put another set of doors here. We can also then put down the corridor, and we can put in camera even there. Can have the spooky looking statue be, I don't know. Gotta put this god awful thing somewhere. We can put it over here. Now, funniest thing is, I could theoretically even put like a corner of hallway here and have a camera trying to scan this location over here. I just feel like maybe we could better use this space still. It's just too... Maybe if we remove these... Hold on, let me think here, people. I definitely want to have these floor shows. Agents and people go crazy for this stuff. I was thinking maybe if we were to put them... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And if we then go into the casino, we can put it like here. Backward table. Okay, and now we can go for some decorations. Something to spruce this place up. We can then put those 2 pillars over moi. Therefore, create even bigger separation, and we can then go into... Let's go with some bars here, huh? Bar. And put this against the show. This way, this is gonna create really tight space. So I'm not sure if that can cause some bugs for the AI. So let's try to do... Oh, you know what? We can actually move this. We can put the piano into the corner. Maybe better acoustics this way. But I would love to move it like this and put in... I don't know, let's go with casino floor lamp. Something. Okay, and the funniest thing is that we would still be... No, not able to. This is just too damn tight. This is 1, 2, 3 tiles wide only. Okay, so we need to actually expand this. And if we to build it like this, then we can have 3 slot machines placed over here. I still think there is a better way to use up this space. You know what? Maybe we can actually move the floor show over here. And we can then, if I would reject this whole thing by now, I'll probably kill myself. And I do realize that the episode is already quite long. Ooh, this can be built on top. Nice. If I would have to redo this whole damn thing all over again, I would probably kill myself. I just want to create this nice location for our guests where there's just way too many things to distract them with the valets actually present. So bar between 2 baccarat tables, we can then put in I was thinking, what if we were to still put in that floor show? Like this, decoration, we can put in that floor lamp. We can put this weird piece of rock here, or we can actually put in... Let's go with the roulette table. We can move it like this. We can cancel that. We can put this here, and we can put in this over here, the survey thingy. And we can still put this over here. And maybe if we were to put coffee and some plants. Okay. Okay. This is looking better. So I can totally get behind this, and we can still put in last 3 of these. It's gonna cost us 65,185 and 68 energy. So that means I'm gonna need to put down a generator or nuclear reactor in our basement floor. Thankfully, I have moved around some of these things so that we have that necessary space. Question is, how do we put them in here now? We need to create this space in between. So if I would build them like this. These corners are just bugging the hell out of me because it's absolutely non-symmetrical and it's just, no. Okay, if I were to go... I can live with this. This can be filled in. These are gonna give me the juice. We're gonna be in positive balance this way. Okay. So, we are gonna approve this. And this is gonna make a lot of guests unhappy. But hopefully it's gonna give our minions a whole lot of stuff to do, to rearrange, to put to good use.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
Something is wrong with our training facility for some reason. I don't know why.
Has stalled.
Okay, it seems to be working fine. I don't know if they're too lazy to run down the stairs or something. So I want to see this starting to happen and get cleared out. It's gonna be one messy operation, but I think if we are gonna reduce the traveling time for our valets and try to focus them in like multiple tight spaces, and instead of them having to go all the way over here, it should allow us to then get what we need and try and distract everyone if our minions would stop deserting for God knows what reason.
A minion is deserting.
Well, can you knock it off? We do have the bunks, we do have the food. I don't see the issue.
A minion is deserting.
We need to create like another one of these areas where they're gonna get the EGTVs and everything. We still have some agents here, so we're gonna gain the intel out of them. It looks like these were obtained from the Agent X visits.
Training resumed.
Okay, so the slot machines seem to be a huge hit. And we don't even have to set them up to try and scam the guests.
An interrogation has succeeded. We have more intel.
So hopefully they're gonna build in those walls. There goes the floor show. And they really seem to love this stuff. Okay, we're gonna pause and I wanna see if we can bring in more guests. And we don't have the valets for this, huh? I really want to reduce the heat in the region because we are at 47 and I haven't done anything criminal in there. If we do this, we can get 5 valets. It's gonna cost us some cash, but I'm fine with that. Because we have money coming in. We can do this in order to bring in more tourists. We can do this in order to reduce the heat in the region. Swear to God, some of these regions, they don't do anything, just increase heat, and that's it. Really need more valets, man. Okay, how are we looking in the casino? Okay, so I see that the agent seems to really love...
I need that intruder discovered and distracted. I'm too busy.
The
A distraction
distractions?
is required. Find and take care of that
But they
intruder.
have quite the high resolve, so these are more skilled agents. Man, Anvil really has it for us, huh? So this seems to be running well. This seems to be running well. Seems like we have been able to build this up, and this is gonna be like our last bastion over here. Can thirdly put in this. Can you squeeze in? No, that's just okay. Let's put in the piano then, and like this. And nobody has to go over there unless it's the technicians. And majority of our valets are just gonna be stationed over here, so these spin doctors and these other classes are gonna have much easier job of tracking them down, hopefully. Okay, so this has been now finished. So that means
Research has been paused.
research of the shark tank is constantly being postponed. But since we can now excavate the tougher rock, I was thinking how to rearrange this hallway. In here. So I'm not crazy about some of these traps. They have been pretty damn atrocious so far based on my experience. Maybe it's just that I'm not that skilled in using them proficiently, but okay, if we were to excavate the space like this, then this causes issue over here. If I were to do this, okay. So what I can do is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is the problem. It's not only the enemy agents who are gonna be forced to traverse this, it's gonna be also our own minions. But I don't think I'm gonna use up the entire place. 1, 2, 3, 4. For this dumbass concept, which might or might not work. I was actually thinking we are gonna be able to expand this into like a recreational area. So theoretically we can go with the fortified doors here. And we can turn this into rec room. And can we do, what can we do? Can we... This is just too damn massive, so I was hoping for these...
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
This alone costs me already more than the whole casino remodeling gig. And based on my previous remodeling, I know that trying to go too low with our funds is a horrible idea, because it's just gonna basically create this issue with how you are gonna be accommodating some of these things. So okay, what I wanted to do is put in this like that, and that should work perfectly okay. So if we would 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we should be able to put in the EGTVs. This is still more money than we have. And the question is, how do we want to do the traps so far? Because we can like build them over here. This can go like this. The issue is, like, if we get the shark tank, based on what I was able to observe on the internet, it's better if the shark tank would be like, let's say, if we were to remove this, remove this, remove this. If we would turn this thing in order to blow in this direction, what we would need to do is build the shark tank in here. And that would mean that I would be forced to remove this wall or build the wall over here. Build the shark tank eventually in here so that this thing has the capability to push it or push the agents into the shark tank, and so that it's not in like a direct pathway of the agents who are trying to sneak in, and therefore they can disarm the shark tank. So how do we want to do this then? If I were to, no, this is fine. We need to remove this. Can actually, but this is still too narrow. 3 tiles is not gonna work. We can go like this, and we can put in a laser door just for the heck of it. But if I do that, then I cannot do this because this is just not gonna work. But if I were to do this, one, two, three, four. Oh, let me think. I'm totally screwing up this thing. And I don't think I want to build this over here. I'm sorry, this episode is gonna be probably a total nightmare for you. I'm well aware of that, but I kind of do need to set up these things because it's kind of driving me up the wall. Okay, so how the hell do I want to do this, man? I can revert this whole thing. I'm gonna need to do something with that. It's just not efficient. At least now, this section of the island... Ooh, a helicopter. Snapshot! Let's do it. Okay, sorry, I got carried away. Attention span of a goldfish, what can I tell you? Anyhow, it's just at least now this section of the map or the island looks really nicely done. This is gonna still require some additional work. We have still room in the training facility, but if I understand it correctly, we do not have all the minion classes as of yet, so who knows? And how are we looking here? Okay, so I was thinking. We were to sell these. Because based on my observation, it's like easy setup for these to go and be connected in this sort of fashion. So we can put them in the corner. We can do this. They don't occupy such a huge chunk of space. Okay, so think, Max, think. We can then create like these sort of circles. And be right up against... Okay. Now we can go with the decoration. Put this up in there. And this is still too big. But if we were to fill this in... Ha! Check that out. Unfortunately, then we cannot gain access to this location. If I were to move you... No. Okay, the spacing works, but... might be forced to move things around. No, this creates the same issue, huh? Okay, how about like this? Don't do that, and instead we built in 2 computer consoles and put in this gizmo in between. Because then I can still do one thing, and that is put this here. I don't think this is gonna work because of this computer console, and we cannot build this over here because there is this console, like so. Or we can theoretically cancel these. Just in order to keep it symmetrical. And we can put this into the corner. This is gonna then work here. And we should be able to squeeze in these like so. Haha! Look at it! It's so magnificent! Cannot believe I made that. Okay, I can get behind this. I can totally get behind this. This is gonna cost me 97 grand. Jesus. Okay, next thing on the agenda. If we were to do this. No, I cannot put in this, theoretically I can put it like this. That would actually work pretty damn nicely. I can totally see this working. Okay. This is awesome. Now, how do we arrange, these little suckers? Because we're gonna need a broadcast capability in order to control the whole damn world and reach out every location. I don't know if we approve this because it's not showing if I will go into deficit with the broadcast strength. Oh, we're gonna actually gain 8 points of strength. Awesome. Okay, so it's in the upper corner. We're gonna lose 84 points of energy, which means I need to figure out where the hell am I gonna put another nuclear reactor. or I am royally screwed. Royally screwed. And I really don't want to go through power plant into training facility. Do we keep power plant anywhere else? Yeah, but not enough space. This is bad, because even if I would try to squeeze this thing in, it just does not produce enough juice in order to keep up with the demand of our new comm center. So I want to approve this thing, but if I do that, I'm gonna kind of screw myself over. This space over here is talking to me. A mini power plant. Can we expand? Yes. But can we do something with this? Okay. Talk to me. There has to be some bright idea. This is not gonna work. So we're gonna have to force you over here. We're still in energy deficit this way. I think I see a potential solution. It's a long shot. But if we were to expand... And we're gonna be forced to sell the extinguishers and move them in the hallway over here. But whatever space I can create in order to squeeze in more of these puppies is gonna be crucial. I cannot put it here because this is gonna then block off the entire section. What if we go... This is too narrow. Okay, man, to have these kinds of first world problems. Where can I fit my nuclear power plant? Right? Who has this issue? Can you imagine starting off your Monday and instead of your coffee machine, having to wonder where you are gonna fit in your next power plant or generator? Jesus. Okay, how about if I would actually do this? I'm still gonna put a wall here and wall here just so that the saboteurs don't have it so easy. I don't know, we can put in like a laser door here just to be on the safe side. And we can put in one of these puppies. And there should still be room for... Okay, so we have not actually added that many of them. We have just kind of moved these around. It's still not as good as it could be. This is driving me up the wall. Why can't you go... Oh, because we would completely block off the axis. Right. We need to rearrange this somehow so that it makes sense. Unfortunately, I cannot do what I did here, where I put them in so efficiently because the spacing just simply does not want to allow this. This is gonna be one of the most boring episodes I have published as of yet. I'm sorry. but it just needs to be done. If I would be able to tap into these locations, or we can try to go even deeper. Question is, can we? No, unfortunately we are in this hard rock, which is definitely preventing me from doing so. But theoretically here, this seems tempting. So if I would, for example, use this, and if we were to go move our vault down here, and I have been kind of considering, is it worth having one massive vault, or is it better for you to have a bunch of small vaults spread around your island? Because if it comes to the super agents, they are just able to spawn inside, and they will not ask any questions. They will just start stealing your stuff immediately, and that just puts you in this really awkward position where symmetry just spawns inside and you are just boned. So you don't have any options in how to kind of address this. No. Because if I would move these things, like the sword and the stone and all this junk, to the lower floor, I can then build in this can be all sold. It's gonna totally F up our finances. But if I will be able to use this for additional power plant space for now, it would be a much better thing. Also, it's going to be much closer to our technicians to get here and do their thing. Can put it like this, like this, like this, like this. Like this. This is one weird Lego which I'm trying to build here. But maybe someone will be able to appreciate the madness that is I. If I'm gonna talk like that, then there's absolutely no need to keep watching this episode. But I think you know what I'm trying to go for here. This would actually work, shockingly enough. Might be a bit trickier to then get to some of these. Or we can rearrange this. Oh yeah, you're gonna hear we can rearrange this quite a lot now. I'm sorry. If we were to move these and put them against this wall. No, this will not work because of this, but this would work. Then this would work. So this would work. This would work, and this would work. Which means this would work. Okay, we're still creating some dead space here. So let's try to just this. Okay, like this. I can dig it. Oh yeah, because this one is turned in this direction. Theoretically... Still able to do this. This space over here is kind of killing me. I can just cram in that freaking meteorite, right? No? Okay. What if I were to instead... Oh my god! Oh my god! That's so nice. I'm so happy with this. Question is, what the hell are we gonna use this additional space for? Living quarters, EGTVs, armory, or, well, it's not the worst idea, honestly. And how would we even space this thing out? We go like this. Reinforced doors. Should be still able to squeeze in. Give me... Oh, this is gonna work. Okay, okay, okay. I like. Can rotate it, and seriously, we can build like an armory here. This can work. This can work. Ooh, we can put this over here. We can put then the trap here, so that the fan would blow anyone who passes through it into the shark tank once we get it. Once we get it, if we get it. So that would work. There's still this unused space. Okay, where is this stuff? Issue is the size of what we have available. Just trying to put the agents to be interrogated, but we are currently building stuff, so not the right time to do projects like that. Keep focused. You are already annoying lots of people with your mumbling. Okay, so if I were to... Should have theoretically moved these things. We are actually gonna be forced to build in more of these racks. Let's go... What if we were to... What if I would move you like this? And I can move you like this. Should be able to build this here, build this here. Hey, if it works... I'm gonna use that blueprint. Question is... Okay. Plus 264,000. So we should come on top when it comes to this vault. Unfortunately, I still cannot excavate some of these outer layers. I don't see the point of excavating this and moving these 2 racks 1 tile backward. It's just not gonna create that much space for me to use it for any other purpose. And then we can go into... if I were to do this, and if we were to... I want to actually turn this into the power plant. This is not giving me the power plant type of room. What is up with that? Okay. Not exactly the best potential. Can we excavate this? Because if we excavate that, then I can put them 2 facing each other. We can then build this up like this. And... if I were to build you... what the hell is this thing? God, that's still from symmetry. Okay. Annoying. We can theoretically squeeze in this. Or we can try to... do this. It's not giving me that much space to work with. Hold on. Putting a reactor right at the start is a bad idea because of saboteurs. So I'm trying to stay away from that. If it's not obvious. If I were to turn you around... beautiful, beautiful fit. Okay, wonderful. And then put you here. We can then put you here, giving still access to this one. This would not do well, but I would need to then really excavate this, because if I would build you over here, you would need this tight space over here in order to access it, which is not the best thing considering. Let's go like this for now. This is gonna cost me already a bunch of cash. So let's confirm it. We're gonna be losing our broadcast strength. We're gonna be doing
need more broadcast strength to maintain.
Lots of things. Question is if we can actually run Scheme while our broadcasting strength is down. It looks like no is the answer to my dumb question. But okay, hopefully this is gonna help us out. We're gonna hopefully soon see someone coming down here for excavation reasons. The vault is gonna be stripped down. We need to still interrogate the prisoners.
You can't afford to pay all of your minions.
Oh, don't give me that nonsense. We do have the money.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
Please don't tell me that I have just screwed up by deconstructing my vault.
Research has been paused.
if I'm gonna have to redo this whole damn thing all over again or lose my progress, I'm gonna kill myself.
I want that intruder discovered and captured.
Come on, boyos.
For science.
A minion is deserting.
Oh, stop giving me that. If you just build the damn vault, then the money is gonna be back.
A minion is deserting. A minion is deserting.
Why is it always that the vault room creates such issues?
A minion is deserting.
Will you shut up? You are not helping. Get there to deconstruct
A
this.
minion is deserting.
And we're gonna start building this stuff. And we should be able to get our cash in here. Please don't tell me that all the money which I had stacked there is gonna be suddenly mysteriously gone, because that would be just a bad thing.
A minion is deserting.
Do I have any of these things?
A minion is deserting.
Now shut up. Do you have at least somewhat of a cache?
A minion is deserting.
Ah.
A minion is deserting.
Why is it always the vault room?
A minion is deserting.
Well, if this is gonna be the last episode,
A minion is deserting.
that would be just most unfortunate.
A minion is deserting.
Really not funny.
A minion is deserting.
We have...
A minion is deserting.
You keep saying that, but...
A minion is deserting.
really hope I'm gonna be able to run a scheme in order to bring in some cash soon.
A minion is deserting.
Probably should do next time room and then a room, because if I try to do tasks like these, it just doesn't seem to be working that well. But I do have the intel.
Training has stalled.
I don't have the broadcast strength, so unless these desks are put in their place, we will not have the broadcast bandwidth in order to bring in more cash.
With either the minions or the training room, boss. A minion is deserting.
Okay, not funny.
Research has been paused.
The minuscule amount of cash which I'm getting out of these slot machines is barely holding us
A
afloat.
minion is deserting.
I do wonder, like, what's the minimal amount of cash I should be able to
Training
hold
has stalled.
in order to get this. And is this still, like, running? Yeah, it is still running.
A minion is deserting.
Wow, we're gonna hear that a lot now. You know what? If I were to... let's say cancel some of these. How bad would that be?
You're running out of gold. Maybe steal some from the world.
And I do wonder if by staying
Something
for
is wrong
too
with
long
either the
in like
minions
a
or the
low
training
amount
room,
of
boss.
cash, you can actually lose the game from bankruptcy.
Research has resumed. Training has stalled.
Really don't want to leave the episode like this. I know it's been running for a while now, but I want to get this thing addressed. Unfortunately, even if I would try to like cancel the research for the Shark Tank, we would not get the 40 grand back. really need to... Okay, let's do this. If I were to cancel... construction of these things, because they cost cash. I can put them in later. The thing now is to try and just excavate. Get our broadcast power back. Even if it's gonna mean like breaking apart these screens or something. Because if I will not be able to run additional schemes and start getting more cash, I might have kind of screwed myself and shot myself in the foot by an accident. My intentions, as good as they were, kind of make me do one dumbass thing. So we are unable to run schemes in order to bring in more cash. We have one scheme running here with 33,000, 72,000, so that's 100 grand coming in. Our broadcast is still weak as hell. We have lost not that many minions. Come on, people, spend money. Seriously, the casino
you can't
part
afford to pay all of your minions.
not that good. Not that good.
You're running out of gold. Maybe rob a bank?
Execute a technician.
Something is
Execute
wrong
a
with
worker.
either the minions or the training room, boss.
What if we would just take our baddie,
I'm intrigued to see
make
the
her
results.
come over here, execute a couple of minions, see if we can get this thing started. 10 grand, 10 grand, 10 grand, 10 grand, 10 grand. These things are super freaking expensive. So we need to execute what? Who? Technician and a worker.
What name? In the name of science.
Okay. That's 5 grand and execute a worker.
I'm thinking another experiment
Worker
requires
is
my
our
attention.
yellow minion.
This one must die. For science.
Right?
You see?
Okay. So this gave
A
us at
minion
least
is deserting.
some cash to work with. We're gonna now return
minion
our
is
super
deserting.
baddie back
Yes.
to
Let's proceed.
this place.
A minion is deserting.
We're gonna cancel these two. We can theoretically sell this.
A minion is deserting.
I really don't want to be selling my stuff in order to make cash
A
for
minion
broadcast
is deserting.
purposes. Come on,
A
fellas.
minion is deserting.
We are sitting on 20 grand, so you should be able to put in at least 2 of these
A
things.
minion is
You
deserting.
shut up, finally.
A minion is deserting.
Okay, we're gonna sell.
A minion is deserting.
Wow, this thing is broken. Resale value 10 grand. We're gonna sell the traps. It's gonna give us the necessary funds which we need in order to
Your scientists
go to
have
research.
discovered
We're gonna
something.
now go for this research,
Research has begun.
for which we need the whiteboards and
Taunting adversary.
What? Who did she engage? Where is she?
Iris unit responding.
Where is she? Oh, of course.
Does not compute.
Of course. Now we're gonna get anvil soldiers with machine guns. Okay.
Find and capture that intruder. Science needs to be left alone. Find and kill that intruder.
So our valets are not able to do that much, but we do have some guards and mercs close by.
Training has stalled.
So hopefully we're gonna be able to apprehend some of them and kill the rest of them.
A group of minions have deserted.
Come on, fellas, make me proud. So that's gonna be some intel. We have gained the cash. And my hopes are...
A minion is deserting.
if I sell these horrible traps, that is gonna be what I do need.
Is deserting.
Okay, please don't build right now this crap, okay? Super glad that I know that I can accommodate a lot of it here, but this is why a priority button is a necessity for this game.
This Iris unit will be offline for scheduled maintenance.
Can you stop stealing cash and actually do your damn job?
A minion is deserting.
Okay, let's sell the traps.
A minion is deserting.
Really need these things to be up and running. I need 4 of them. That's 2 of them built. Still need 2 more.
Is deserting.
Come on, build 1 more. 1 more. 1 more and we can do
A
schemes.
minion is deserting.
1 more and I can do schemes. And then we can focus on this.
Deserting.
Seriously, I don't understand why there isn't a priority construction button. I know that I did this, it's my own fault to put myself in this dumbass position. But you gotta admit, a priority button would do miracles here. Right? It's not just me.
A minion is deserting.
I need 1 more. 1 more and I can run multiple schemes.
Is deserting.
And if I run those multiple schemes, then I will be able to bring in that cash.
A minion is deserting.
Okay, this is almost researched. And I don't know if we did anything by doing this. So main objective completed. You invited the world's second best researchers to join your lair to be inspired. As it turned out, they were incredible bores, but some of them had a few worthwhile ideas. You've now cleverly integrated those ideas into the complete design for Void. Okay, so we can collect a reward which gives us 10 workers who are gonna desert us, and then we're gonna get some intel.
Not one of them was on my level. Such a disappointment.
Is it just
We'll
me?
kidnap some more. Smarter ones this time.
Or does anyone else think she keeps her brain in that weird hairdo?
There are no smarter ones. That's the problem with humanity. It's running on the same old wetware that hid in caves.
Aren't we hiding in a cave?
No, we're hiding on an island.
Not at all. We are building Void.
Oh, that's gonna cost a lot of money.
In a lair, with conference tables and laboratories and unwelcome scrutiny from our investors.
A minion is deserting.
Ah, man, if I'm not gonna hear that thing for an hour, I'm gonna be happy. Fortunately, it looks like everyone is trying to escape. Seriously, just... We have 32
A
workers.
minion is deserting.
Yeah, that's fine. Just need
A
that
minion is
broadcast.
deserting.
So this is gonna get constructed. Now we can run
A minion is deserting.
the schemes if we have access to any freaking location whatsoever freaking ever.
A minion is deserting.
Let's run this thing. We're gonna lose some intel here. But we can run this thing, which is gonna give us
A minion is deserting.
lots of cash in a short amount of time. Which is gonna lock us, unfortunately, out of that
A
region.
minion is deserting.
And we're gonna have to reduce the heat in here.
A minion is deserting.
So let's do that. Unfortunately, therefore, I cannot do this because we have already reduction of heat in the region. We need to reduce the heat in here if we don't want to get caught. I can cancel reduction of heat in this region so that we can launch whatever scheme
A minion
is gonna be
deserting.
available in this region. And please, for the love of God, tell me it's something with the mercenaries. I don't
A
care.
minion is deserting.
I don't care. We just need the cash. Okay, we're gonna have to run the scheme in here
The heat at a
too.
criminal network has attracted the forces of justice.
Ah, god damn
A
it.
minion is deserting.
So unfortunately this got locked out. And here we have reduced the heat enough in order to try and then run this scheme if we get the funds for it. Looks like we're gonna have to...
You can't afford to pay all of your minions.
No freaking way! What else aren't you telling me, sweetheart?
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
A criminal network has too much heat and has locked down.
We need funds. We need funds? So what is our maximum? 176 grand. Okay. So now that we have the 88,000, I can start to build this thing again. Because it's not like I have anything better to do on Saturday evening with my extremely non-existent social life. Okay. It's not like it's been better even before COVID, let's face that. So this is gonna go like this. So the broadcast thing, we have now surplus.
A trap has been triggered.
We do have still traps. Okay, and who the hell are you? Oh, so it's just a socialite who's trying to escape. Awesome. Ah, okay. So the episode has been long enough. I kind of did screw myself over in here at the end. Most of my minions, like 50 of them, have decided to bounce because it's probably a bad idea to be moving around your vault. Who would have thought about that? I was thinking that it's gonna work because while we had the money, it's not that you come to a safe rack, you deconstruct it, and you delete the cash. What I was hoping to do or have happen was that basically the money would still stay in my account, and I would just then be drawing from those reserves until these new things were built. Who knew that once you deconstruct a goddamn safe rack, it's gonna actually delete the cache, you know? So that was a big screw up. I still need to do something with the traps, and because I kind of did screw myself over
that
here.
intruder found and captured. He'll ruin everything.
it's gonna be kind of difficult to keep getting intel from the agents. We did lose quite a lot of people, but hopefully I'm gonna be able to re-establish those numbers. We're gonna be able to get more mercenaries trained in. The firepower seems to be quite strong in here, so hopefully we're gonna be able to do that. But the casino is for now working. The slot machines are bringing in cash, even though it's just like tiny bits and pieces. It was something which probably held us afloat during this difficult time of me screwing up like this. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this really long and awkward episode of me screwing up and learning from my personal experience. Who knows, maybe I'll be even able to make a tip video or guide for Evil Genius 2 based on all the dumb stuff I was able to pull off so far. But other than that, if you did enjoy this episode, or if you're still surprisingly watching, go check out the playlist. It will be featured at the end of the video. I publish content like this on a weekly basis, and yes, usually it's not involving me bankrupting my own self. But if you did like it, give it a like, helps a lot with the algorithm. If you want to know what the channel is currently up to, best way to find out is to actually subscribe, as I publish content like this on a weekly basis from Mondays till Fridays. Link is in the description, go check it out. I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day. Let me know how your Evil Genius experience is going, and we're gonna talk at the next one. Thank you for watching, everyone. Stay safe, and bye-bye for now. Cannot believe 2 episodes in a row I almost bankrupted myself. What the hell is wrong with me?
You can't afford to pay all of your minions.
Again? And now we don't have the intel.
An interrogation.
I will stop you or kill you, whichever comes first.
We're gonna lock ourselves out of the Eastern Patriot States.
Interrogation success. An agent has given us their secrets. Your minions are in combat.
I demand that intruder's immediate discovery and subsequent cap. Atomic Olga is here. I want that intruder found and captured.
Your minions are in combat.
I have endured well. The for the.